Welcome back to Off-Road Diaries, guys. I just made it back from Utah, and I had to catch up on some work here at the RV park. And then my buddy Tony was like, I need to build my car. So we've got the Green Machine. What's this car's name?
It doesn't have one yet. And especially with all the new stuff we're doing to it, we're going to have to come up with a new one.
And it's only got 100 miles on it, man. 100 freaking miles. This sucker is brand new, basically. It literally looks brand new.
It is pretty much. I've taken it to the Oregon Dunes like twice.
Yeah.
And then I went to Sand Mountain once, just recently. But that's it.
That's not enough miles, guys. We got to fix this problem. This car is about to get the total money makeover, but not like Dave Ramsey. We're doing it the opposite style. We're going to spend the money instead of save it. So Dave Ramsey's not going to be happy about this. This car actually looks really good. Walk around.
Yes, I think all it has is an MVRP exhaust. It's got 5150 whips, and I already put rugged radios in it. So I think besides that.
Oh, we got to get rid of all these wires showing everywhere. We don't do that, guys. When we build cars at the shop, these wires get hidden unless it's on my own car because I'm too lazy to do it on my own car. But customers, friends, whatever, we can't do that. So we're going to get rid of these zip ties because zip ties are the enemy. They are the devil. That's what Mama says. So anyways, we're going to go over some things and then I'll be back. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, what happened in 1 minute, that took us like about an hour, I guess. Maybe an hour. It helps having more than one set of hands. We got to take these off. We'll take the cage off tomorrow. And then bam, my battery's about to die on my phone. I've been driving since yesterday. Probably going to go crash for a little bit. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this awesome Pro R build that we're doing. I think it's going to be so sick. The colors that Tony picked out are definitely, it's going to be one of a kind. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to see what it is. So what may only be a little while after I stop taking the suspension off, taking a powder coat, it's really going to be like a month. And then this video is going to come back together and we're going to put it back together. So anyways, all right, let's talk to you guys in the morning when I start taking all the suspension off. It's the next day, guys, and this is how I do things in my shop. I actually make the customer do his own work because we don't have time for that. No, I'm just joking. We're taking this cage off. I've got a jacked up back right now, so Tony's been helping me. It's his car. Some of you guys, I posted a picture on my Facebook last night. All of y'all thought that I got a new car. I don't have a new car. This isn't my car. This is Tony's car. He's my friend from Winchester Bay. We met him at Takeover out there, and I probably said that already yesterday. But I don't remember what I say the day before. I don't even remember what I say the minute before half the time. Anyways, guys, we're taking this car apart. I've got to go get a new camera either tonight or tomorrow or something. And hopefully we'll have all the suspension and the cage off this car within the next few hours. That's the goal. And then we're powder coating it. So, how do you feel, Tony?
Feel like rivets were the best idea to do on these, for sure.
He's never worked on a Can-Am, guy, so he just doesn't know. But the rivets are a pain in the butt on this. So we got the whole we got all the radius rods off. That's easy in itself. On the Pro R, it does have a toe link here. This is what adjusts your wheels to go like that. So got the whole hub assembly disassembled, yanked the axle out, which thank God for 24 Pro Rs with 100 miles on them, because the axles just pop right out. Yeah. So anyways, unlike Bryce's axle when we were in Glamis. So took this bolt out here. Don't lose these washers. Oh shoot, I lost the bolt. Oh yeah, there. This is a special bolt that goes in for the tow rod end. Just so you know, it's got a flat spot, so it keeps these. These washers press up against here when it's inside this cage, and it's got one on both sides, and that's what brings your toe like this, just in case you're wondering. That's how the Pro R is set up. Would have been a great idea, but it wasn't, because they always fall out of where they're locked in, which is very annoying, and then your wheels are cattywampused. So yeah, anyways, so we got trailing arms off completely. I'm going to yank this hub out, and then I'm going to get to that tow rod and hopefully get that yanked out as well.
Just going at it.
What do you mean?
Like you're just good at just talking. Like when you're ready to like vlog or you're ready to do it, like
you just got to do it, man. Bam! That's what you got to do. Take these freaking parts off, guys. We got the whole rear end done. Wasn't as bad as you would think. Having 2 hands extra helps out a ton. Makes me miss Nate and Jimbo and all them when they were here helping. Back section's done. This car is, she's getting naked, guys. She's sitting on our little thing that Nate made us years ago. It helps you. You can just move the car around. Yeah, guys, this is a lot. So we're almost done. We got one more bolt right out of that, and then we got one. We got to do the tie rod, yank the axle, and 1 bolt, 2 bolts. 1, 2, 3, something like that. Yeah, we're almost there. That's an update, guys. We got Tony here. We got Krista. We got baby Miles. Hi. And all this is in black and white, guys. You're probably like, why is this in black and white? Because I don't want to show you all the color yet. It's probably easy to tell, but I can tell you it's not black. That's all I can say. We got a lot of stuff painted so far. We're doing a lot of stuff to this car, guys. In case you realize it, I didn't make it to King of the Hammers because, well, things happened. But anyways, we're here. We've got all the pieces. We're starting to put the puzzle back together. I go slow when I do this, guys, because I don't want to mess anything up, especially this beautiful paint. We're also installing an IVEX clutch kit in here. If you haven't watched the IVEX clutch kit and my thoughts on it, you should go to the video I'm going to drop right here. And so I've got to get a T60. In case you guys are wondering, it is a T60 to pop that bolt out. And then, yeah. So, other than that, this car is full-blown taken apart. I don't remember, did we show them the last time?
No.
I don't think we did.
No.
I didn't think we did. I don't think y'all got to see it completely dismantled, because I've just been kind of going back and forth all over the country. But now we got everything off. Everything's done. All the paint work's done except for one tiny piece.
These are going to not look like.
Yeah. We had them powder coated, and we'll change it to color here. We had it powder coated, and it didn't come out. I think it looks awesome personally, but it wasn't the colors that Tony wanted, and we got to keep the Tony happy. I was about to say the customer. So
Tony works.
This is really cool. Comment below if you think he should have just kept it this way. I'm sure y'all all say yes, but he's saying no. So cool. Okay, we will be back with an update tomorrow, and we're going to finish this car within the next week. Apparently, kids like the music, and we like the music. It's keeping us amped up. Man, this diet I'm on, guys. It's really weird because I'm starving a freaking lot. My lips are always chapped out here in Utah. It's weird because like I'm starving a freaking lot, but I've got a lot of energy now on this diet. I feel like I'm not like, I don't know what the word is for it, not like super lazy anymore. Let me turn the music off. Starting to get pieces on. Got the hood put together and all that good jazz. I just haven't bolted it on yet because I need to get this fascia on first before I bolt stuff down here. But we are still moving and grooving. We're putting some really sick Packard nuts and bolts, or nuts and washers. Excuse me. We're putting some sick Packard bolts and these washers on right here. They look really good. It's turning out killer, guys. It's going slower than I would have hoped. But okay, so I am having a problem right now because, let me show you guys, it's kind of a mess in here. There's just so much happening with this car at one time. So when I had these powder coated, it's going to be hard to focus in. I forgot to tell him to cover the holes up, which is kind of my fault. I'm going to have to go see Vernon RSK tomorrow, and he's going to help me out with that because I'm going to end up just destroying all these screws trying to push them through. So I can't put the front fascia on yet until I get that done. But that's okay because that's kind of the last part. It's not a big deal. I can do that in like an hour and a half with everything. Suspension, I've got to put, the powder is a little bit too tight right now. So it's making it hard to clearance these ball joints in it. I'm going to have to sand some of the roundabout area off of it. It's kind of a pain, but whatever. We don't have many pieces left to put on. I'm actually about to install this RSK trunk section here, which looks really sick. It's the same one I ran on my car, but something happened. That's another story. We'll talk about it later. Thanks to Dalton coming through last night and giving me a hand. We now have all the suspension back on the rear, and it's looking beautiful. Went with piano black, and then the color that he chose for the paint, I did the tow rods in that. So it looks good. It's just an accent, but you guys can't really tell now, but you will tell when we reveal this whole car. So, other than that, I've got to suck this cage down a little bit more. We're running into a problem again with this powder being a little thick, which he did a great job. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's just a matter of, so that's where we're at now on that. Couple more pieces to install, throw the clutch kit back in, but right now I'm just going to keep moving and grooving because I need to get this car done because I can't leave to go south for Glamis until this car is done, and I'm going to leave in 2 days. And I still haven't even touched my car or Krista's car. So, yeah, it's crunch time, boys and girls. This is when all the work happens. 80% of the work happens in the last 2 days, so let's get to moving and grooving. Look who we got. We got a helper in the shop. Miles, you trying to help? Yeah. So guys, updates. Sorry, I've been doing stuff by myself, so I haven't had a chance to update much. But we got the front end together. I hate that you guys can't see this color yet because it really is sick. We got the RSK grill in here, RSK hood, which I love that hood. And yeah, we're starting to press things into the suspension, which is my least favorite thing to do. I would rather have a hysterectomy. Do you guys have hysterectomies?
No.
Oh. I would definitely not like to do that. I think that only women do that. But we're getting things together. I am trying so hard to finish this thing up. We got Tony over here on the ones and twos.
That's right.
This is his car, actually, in case you didn't realize that yet. I don't even know if have I said that? I don't even know.
We had frustrations at this point.
Yeah.
Previously, before, where I said that there's a lot of other things that I'd rather do.
Yeah, see? So if you guys want to build a car, or you want a car built, but you don't want to do it, me and Tony will build it for you. You just let us know. He and I are, I'm reopening my shop back up.
Come on.
Come on. I need employees. I need mechanics. Because I don't want to do this no more. I want to run the business. I don't want to be a mechanic anymore.
This is where you actively ask for somebody to come in and they do the work and then you just get to do all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like the customer service, which you're good at.
I even make my customers work on their own cars.
That's right.
Just kidding. He actually volunteered to do that. So we're going to keep moving and grooving and get the suspension on. It is a pain in the butt after these parts have been powdered to press them back in. It's not fun. Even the top layers, the inside's cleaned out. The top layer's not, but whatever. We're trying to get out of town, guys, and I can't leave until this car's done. So we'll be back. Good afternoon, guys. It is now Thursday, February, I think 6th, 7th. I don't know. It's one of them February days. I had to clean up my freaking shop, guys. It was getting crazy. It was giving me anxiety. So now everything's gone off the blanket. It's not as clean as I'd like it to be, but God, it's hard to do this stuff when you're not organized. So I organized everything. The only thing I got left now is lower control arms, which I'm having a problem pressing one of these stupid bushings in. And I'm going to go ahead and knock out the interior of this car because I can't put it back together until we put this awesome Ibex clutch kit in here. So if you guys, I'm not going to do a whole video on how to do this because I actually have already done an install video on an Ibex clutch kit. If you guys are curious, it comes with all kinds of goodies. So you've got secondary spring, primary spring, you've got a new helix for your secondary, and then you've got this cool little package. I like the way, all right, you got this cool package here. I like the way they package everything up. They make it really nice. We're going to be running probably a 1201 setup. I might change it up. I'm not sure. But that'll get you about 8,400 RPM. I've noticed that every car is a little different. I've seen cars get 200 more RPM or 200 less sometimes with the same exact setup. So you do have to play with it a little bit. We got all the magnets, all that goodness. And we are going to go ahead and put it in there. She's almost done, guys. That last 10% is literally, it takes longer than the first 90%. I say that with every single car that I build. And if you guys are interested in getting your car built, I don't know if I've said this before because I've recorded this like 20 times. I like to take on more single projects now. I used to have a shop to the point where it was like 20, 30 cars a month. And honestly, you know, just for maintenance and wrecks and all that other stuff. And it just got burnt out. But I do insurance jobs. I am an actual registered shop, business license, insurance, and everything. So if you guys are in an accident and you want a reputable person to rebuild it for you, I've rebuilt a lot of cars and I've made them look like they've never been in an accident before. This one happened to have 100 miles on it. And it's turning out really awesome. It's really clean. It's not overkill like we were originally going to do. Because I think I said at the beginning of this video, I was like, man, guys, this is going to be crazy. But it does still look really good. So I hope you guys like the results. All that really matters is if Tony likes the results, which he seems to so far. And then we'll go into color so you guys can actually see what it looks like here in a little while. So I'm going to keep grinding because hopefully this is my last day working on this car. Then I can load up our motorhome and go meet up with my parents and Military Mike. They're already down south. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to keep working. Okay, guys, we got the new arms in, as you can see right there. And I've got to throw the spring and the plate back on. I might stick with the stock engagement spring. I kind of like the way it is on my car. Now we're putting the new spring in the secondary and this new helix. It definitely, I did notice a good difference on top end and everything. So we're going to throw this Ibex helix in, which I don't think my cross thread is going to be long enough. And I don't know where my tool is. Well, we'll make do. So I'm going to have to put the camera down for this. Just watching my buddies down with Desert side by side. Got the Ibex helix in here. And now we're going to put this clutch back together like so. And we're going to throw this thing on and get this interior button back up, guys. Okay, guys. So, man, I probably say okay, guys, every time I go to the next clip because I forgot what I started the last clip with, but you get what I'm saying. Got the clutch kit in, getting the interior put back together, and man, it feels good to have a clean shop. You guys remember how I was pointing there and there was like all kinds of stuff earlier in this video? Well, now there's just a control arm there and there. It's time to put these PRP seats in here that Tony has. Great seats, great company. I love PRP. They take good care of me and they've been good to Krista and I. So we're going to go ahead and install those in here really quick and I'll show you guys the finished result in a second. Sorry, Krista's going to sleep with baby Miles, so I don't have anybody to hold the camera. And using my phone for this whole thing, I did go get a new DJI I've just been doing so much of all this on my phone that it's easy just to upload everything to the computer at the end of this. So we're going to install these PRP seats real quick, and then I'll show you guys what they look like. They look good. I already tested them, but they're going to look really good with the whole interior back together. So we're back in color, guys. You know why? Because it's time to give you the reveal. Sorry I have not been recording. It has been non-freaking stop. I am so dirty. I am so tired. I'm so wore out from working on this car. It is a huge undertaking to do a full body paint job and powder coating all the suspension. But I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore. Let's take a look at the car and see what it looks like. What's up, guys? Okay, I just realized I didn't really show like a full view of the car. I have been going so crazy literally right after we got done recording that right there. Tony picked the car up and hopefully he liked it. He said he liked it. There's probably a couple things I might re-powder coat that got damaged in the process, but I'm gonna have to do that when I get back to Utah. But we are now south. We're in Nevada right now for a couple days. We're headed to Havasu for another couple days, and then after that we're gonna go down to Glamis. We're gonna meet up with Justin with DKZ Offroad. Might even camp on Gecko this time, might not, not sure. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I didn't have but my own hands most of the time, so I could only record so much, but we love y'all so much. We got some really fun Glamis content. It's going to be a lot better than the New Year's stuff. I had to do a lot of editing on the New Year's stuff, but that doesn't matter. This adventure that's coming up is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be out there for at least 7 days, maybe longer. I don't know for sure. And then, yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching. Krista's already started recording for our next vlog, which should drop Wednesday. And we're just going to keep moving and grooving, guys. So we love y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for all the support you gave us and are giving us. And we will see you in a couple days. All right. Love you. Bye.